Hello, it's been a minute, but here I am. I really want to start doing tutorials, so this is going to be my first tutorial teaching video. I work as a music teacher, so hopefully I know how to explain some stuff. This song, I got a comment about the chords, and I was like, this song's pretty easy. I learned the solo parts in it, and I just wanted to teach it. So it's called Can't Get It Out by Brand New. I did a cover of it like 2 years ago, so I'll probably link that somewhere if you wanted to go watch that. But I'll be covering this song on the guitar today. Woohoo! So I played it wrong in my video 2 years ago. It's not wrong, it's just in a different key than the original. So I'll explain what I'm doing in the video. It's only 3 chords, so it's not that much of a hassle to explain that. But I'm gonna say the original version with that half step down, but I'm still doing it in standard. I'm just moving all my notes a half step down. You're gonna have 3 main chords, which makes it very easy, but there's just a lot of transitions and all the parts kind of flow in different ways, so that's what we'll really talk about. But first, the chords. We're first gonna start with the G sharp. So you're gonna bar the 4th fret with your pointer finger, and then you're gonna put your middle finger on the 4th string, 5th fret, and then you're gonna put your ring finger on the 6th fret, 2nd string, and then your pinky is gonna go on the 3rd string, 6th fret, same as the ring finger. And it's just the shape of this open E, move down and barring on the 4th. Next, you're gonna go to a C minor. So not too hard, you're pretty much using the exact same formation, but you're moving it back here. So you're not playing this 1st string, you're playing from A on. Same positioning, pretty much, just a little bit different. So you're gonna have your pointer finger barring the 3rd fret instead of the 4th, and then you're going to have your middle finger, pretty much everything is going to be moved down a string. So the 5th string, you're going to have your middle finger, and then the 3rd string will be your pointer finger, and your pinky will be on the 4th string, which that is pretty much equivalent to an open A minor. If you know that, just moved up and onto starting on the 4th fret, and then you're barring the 3rd fret, and that gives you a C minor. And our last chord is going to be D sharp. This is going to be really easy to form from this C minor chord. So basically you're going to move this up and change this formation into that formation. So this one's a little bit more difficult since you have to change the form a little bit, but you're going to be barring with your pinky finger, barring 6th fret, and then your ring finger is going to be barring the 8th fret. And that gives you D sharp. And that should be equivalent with the open A up here. If you know that, you're basically moving that up to 8th fret, barring the 6th, and you have D sharp. Now we're gonna go over how the song goes. So it kind of just starts going from this G sharp to the C minor. So the count here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. So just a simple 8 count. That's how I like to envision it. Okay, so when we get into that verse is when it starts to change up a little bit. So the first line, you're just doing G sharp to C minor, whatever. And then, you know, to be over forever. That's when that D sharp comes in. You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that C minor is now gonna cut the time that it was before, and then you're gonna transition into that D sharp to fill the other 4. So this 3rd line, it goes back to that regular 8 count on every note, and then you're playing that D sharp now for the 8 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the C minor. So then, so that's G sharp, C minor, D sharp, C minor. And luckily, every verse, it has that exact same pattern. Okay, so then the pre-chorus, pretty easy, it just repeats there. So it's gonna be a little different order than what we were doing in the verse. First you're gonna start with the G sharp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. D sharp, 7, 8. 8 count, and it repeats that twice. So once again, G sharp, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, D sharp, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, C minor, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, D sharp, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's the pre-chorus. So there it does the pre-chorus, doesn't follow into the full chorus, and it goes into verse 2, which is just exact same what we did for verse 1. Into the pre-chorus, which again we know, so G sharp, D sharp, C minor, D sharp. Easy, does that twice again, and then now it hits the chorus. Everything's gonna be an 8 count, so your first sort of progression is gonna be G sharp to C minor for alright. Wanna erase all your doubt is gonna be D sharp, and then back to G sharp. So it's gonna start on that G sharp, end on that G sharp, and then the next progression is gonna start on that G sharp. So you kind of just have a double 8 count. And then that second progression is gonna be that G sharp, so the second 8 count, again D, then D sharp, and then I can't get it out. C minor, back to D sharp. So that's that. We're gonna do there for the sometimes I can't get it out. So the first one that you hit, sometimes I can't get it out, it's gonna be C minor to D sharp. And then after that, you're gonna go G sharp, C minor, sometimes I can't get it, back to G sharp, C minor, and then back to G sharp, C minor. Strumming with a heavy wrist. Yeah, so that basically does 3 times of those sometimes I can't get it out, and then that immediately goes back into the verse. So basically after verse 3, which we already talked about, you're gonna have another pre-chorus and another chorus, and those are the exact same as the other ones. So nothing too crazy, as long as you got those 3 chords and you begin to understand all the different progressions that are going on, it really isn't that hard of a song. And then I wanted to talk about why I was playing stupid. If you wanted to play those chords, if they fit your voice better or anything, you're just going to move everything 1 fret up. So you're going to keep this exact position of that G sharp, and you're just moving it all 1 fret up. So then this would make an A. And then this C minor, same thing, you're just moving it up. Now it's a C sharp minor. And then D sharp minor, you're moving it up to an E. Same song, just 1 fret up. So now I'm gonna pull out the electric guitar and try to explain like the solo over the chorus parts, as well as just some of the stuff going on during the verses. It is solo time, baby. So we're gonna go over first what happens in some of these verse parts. So this does not come in until halfway through the second verse. So it's gonna be you're playing 6th fret on the 2nd string, the A string. And then the next time you're doing ba, 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 which is going to 8th fret on the E string. Yeah. part by part. So I separate it in my mind as 2 parts. So first we're gonna go over the first part. So you're starting on 8 on the 4th string, 8th fret. That one you hold for a while. So that's for 5 counts, which is a little weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next hit is gonna be on the 5th string, 8th fret. So you're just moving. You're going back to that original 8 right after it on the 4th string. Now you're going up to 7th fret on the 4th string. 7, 8, 7, 8 on 3rd string. Now you're going back to that original 8 and you're doing a little slide up to 10. Yeah? So you're doing 10, back to that original 8 on the 4th string, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and then back to 10, and then you're going to 8 on the 3rd string. You're going to change to 8th fret on the 5th string, and you're going to go, so that's just going to 9. So 8, 9, 8, 9, 8. Next section, we're going to go back to our best friends, 8 and 7. So last time it cut off earlier, so this time you're going all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it goes to that 8, that high 8 on the 5th string, on the 8th and the next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the whole part of 1. That is what you play during any pre-chorus. So the chorus line, okay, so you're starting with that same intro on that 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the only change there, is as soon as you go 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8 on 5th fret, back to 8 here, and then 7, 8, and then now you're going back to the 8 on the 5th string, and it immediately goes into this like hammer on to the 9. And then now we're getting higher, so after that 9, it goes and just plays 8 for a second. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8. This 6 is on the highest string, 6th string, 6, so 2, 6. And then this 8 is going to be from going from this 8th fret on 5th string to 8th fret on 4th string. And then you're going back to the 8th fret on 5th string, and then you're playing, and then you're going up to 11 on 5th string, and then you're going back to that high string, 6th string, and you're going 11, 13, 11. After that, it's going to go back into our original thing. We know that. We know all about that. And then we're going back into the... which is the exact same as the last section of the first part. Now, we're going to have a new part. We're going to start on 8, our favorite note here on 4th string. So you're going 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Then on that last 6, you hold it out and then start to bend it, and then... So what you're doing there is you're going up to 11th on 6th fret, and you're doing the same bend. And then up to 13 to get that. My camera keeps having a little whack attack. Fun time with the tune. Bye, see ya. Pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Okay.